we are up here on the dragon. And you might be wondering, what in the world are you doing, Mr. Mumbles? Well, I'm taking him down. So the other day, we had a friend jump on the server. It's nice seeing a new member on the server. It's pretty cool. It's a good friend named Gio, and we took him on a tour around the whole server, and it was really cool. It was really neat because you got to experience some pretty cool stuff. We got to have some good times. It was a great time. He did ride the train, and he did get sucked straight off the train. So that was unfortunate. But we found him. We found him in the woods. He was okay. So everything was all right. So when we were going around the server, it was nice going to different places, and I haven't been here in a while. And whenever we were looking at it, me and High Waters later on were talking about it, and we were like, you know what? It was kind of neat. It was like a little going and seeing like little time capsules of all the work that we've done. And so I was looking at this, and I knew that I was going to come back to it eventually. And I feel like I've learned quite a lot since I was working on this place. So I've learned a lot of new techniques, and I really feel like they need to get implemented. And you might still be wondering, well, how does the dragon have anything to do with that? Well, let me show you. All right, now that we're down here on ground level, I can show you. So whenever I was working on this dragon, I wanted to put it up there. I wanted it to be big and bold and, be a big entrance piece. But the only problem about that is it covers up a lot of the work that I've done for the Dwarven entrance. And I was pretty proud of that. I put a lot of work into it, and then I just covered it up with a big dragon. And he kind of steals the show. I love the dragon, but I just feel like the placement isn't right for him. So while I am quite crazy for tearing him down, I feel like I need to move him to a different place. But today I am going to be making a lot of big changes to this place. And you're going to have to trust the process. The whole theme of this episode is all trust the process. Things are going to get ugly before they get better. And so why don't we dive into that? And first things first, the dragon's got to come down. Oh, it's hard to see, but it has to happen. So I'll be right back with one less dragon. Wowee. This is pretty strange to see, but while it's hard, sometimes you got to go back to go forward, and this is one of those moments. So we are going back, and now we're going to go forward. I am about to do a big overhaul to this front gate. So without further ado, why don't we get started on that? Well, welcome back. Looks like we've made some progress. There's been a lot that's changed. You saw that I took down the dragon and cleared out this entranceway so that we could make a frame of our entrance, and I think it looks beautiful. But now we've amplified the walls, I guess we'd call them. Yeah, these walls. And so some things to point out. I've brought in a lot of new blocks because it used to be very gray, but now I've brought in some of the deep slate, and I love it. But the main thing that I want to point out is that I'm using a lot of new techniques that I have never used before, and I'm pretending like there is a light source coming from up here, and it's casting a shadow down this way. And so if you see, things are darker on the left, and then they get lighter on the right. And then where there's an overhang, it's darker over here, because if the sun was coming this way, it would cast a shadow right here. And something else I'd like to point out is that it's got this mossy drip kind of going on that is from over time whenever condensation allows moss to grow on these pillars. But yeah, it's turned out pretty sweet. While we're up here, I'd like to show y'all some stuff that old Total Geek dropped off. He dropped off some sweet treats. They're empty. Ooh, I got rotten flesh in there. I must have needed to put it somewhere. He gave me some chocolate bars. which is great. He's the Willy Wonka of the server. And so thank you, Total Geek. You're the man. Something else that he did over here, and he scared me half to death. One day, I was over in the other area, and he was like, hey, I dropped something off for you, like a little gift. So I flew over here and was like looking around for it, walked in, and I saw this, and I about peed my pants. It scared me so bad. I did not know what I was looking at. These guys, if you've watched my channel, you know that they give me so much trouble. They're always hanging around. It scared me half to death. But it's okay. I love it. I think he's a perfect addition to this area. One last bit of news. I gotta come clean with you guys. I have to tell y'all the truth. We lost something today. Right here, once sat cat number 1. There was a mob that dropped down here, and I thought, hey, I normally go for the bow, and I'm pretty good with it, but I had my sword out, so I thought, why not? Let me take this guy out with my sword. Walked over, whack, got him, and then it just said, Mr. Mumbles slain cat number 1. And I was sad, and it was because of Sweeping Edge. Oh, Sweeping Edge. I don't know what you have against me, but as you know, I have had a few mistakes with Sweeping Edge before. Brad, watch out. Oh no. Run! Run! Yeah, it got me again. It got my cat killed. Goodbye, cat number 1. May one day there be a cat number 2. The next order of business is this area. So I have a pretty awesome plan. This is actually, I'm more excited about this than I am this. I'm gonna get working on that, and I'm excited to show y'all because it's very, very cool. And we are back, boys and girls. Look at this. Oh man, I am very thrilled with the way that this turned out. So we have overhauled this whole entire area over here. It looks quite different. I didn't like the look of this tower. It was very tall, and so I wanted to go back and rethink how this was laid out. And so I ended up making it more of like a medieval like turret. And so it's got the rounded top at the top with the little spikes. The waterfall is my my pride and joy in this build. What in the world are they doing up there? Look at this. They're taking over. The king that is inside has taken over. They just came out of nowhere. There's not even a way to get up there. Oh my goodness, look at him, the banner guy too, at that. So there's tough and deep slate added into the overhangs, which adds a lot more depth when you're looking at it, and you can kind of see like the shadows that are being casted by the overhangs here. And I feel like it adds so much depth to the build. It just looks so much better. And I went ahead and did the same to this cliff as well, and I just feel like it's cherry on top that makes these cliffs look a lot better. Now, the water dam that I had built, I've added a lot more detail to it. So as you can see, hopefully these guys don't shoot me. Oh my goodness. So I've added the create mod water wheels, which I will need to generate power for our contraptions. Oh, and it's generating steam power, as you can see with the fire and the steam that's coming up. And then as you can see down here, which... What in the world? They're shooting each other. Oh my goodness, this is the way to get rid of them. All right, take care of each other. So we are not done. I am going to now work on the mountains in here. Let me get in here. I am about to starve to death. I need to go get me some food. Ah! No. He's still alive? Okay, so we are at the next spot that I'd like to remodel. I just feel like it's not in the right spot right here. Being right here, it kind of takes away from the entrance. So if you're walking up, I don't want this to be here because it's kind of a lot of noise going on. And I think that this would be better if it was just a mountainside. So I'm gonna get to that. Bye! Okay, so wow, this is a shocking sight to see. it's kind of neat to see kind of like where I started from, like before there was a forge here. And I know that this seems a little odd. It's like I'm tearing down all the stuff I built at the beginning of my channel, but you gotta know when it's time to do a refresh. But check this out. I have moved home. It's wild to see this. It looks like whenever you move out of an apartment and all you have is just the structure left. Ooh, it's weird. And you know, the last thing that you typically move out of an apartment is your bed. So grabbing the bed, saying goodbye to this place, grabbing my puppies. Come on, doggos. And we're moving to the new place. Hopefully they follow me. So this is where I'm storing everything. And man, oh man, when you, all right, y'all sit. Okay, go. Where's he going? Oh my goodness. I'm never, ever going to find him down here. Anyways, so it looks wild like this. Look at this. Because I normally had them laid out differently. This is a lot of chests. And you know what? I stuck everything in there randomly. Oh, some of them are blank. It's going to take me forever to find stuff. And it's going to be great. Okay, are you ready to see the big reveal? And oh, nothing has changed. So I know this is a big letdown, but last night I'm going to get you hyped up. I started to plan out this mountain that I'm going to be working on. It is around 10,000 blocks just doing this section. And I got carried away and I did the entire mountain. It looks incredible and I'm excited to jump into it, but it's going to be a whole episode in itself. So I think honestly, this is a pretty good spot to call it for the day. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm looking forward to the next one. I can't wait to just dive right in. Make sure to leave a comment. If you have something you want prayer for, you know you can reach out to the Mumbles. I hope that you liked the episode, and off to the next one. See you later. Bye.